What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over NFT stocks again. We're going to check out those daily charts and see what might happen next. Check it out. All right, guys. So we know that over the last week or week and a half or so, NFT stocks were just all the hype. And look, I'll tell you what, I had a ton of fun trading them. They were great trades for day trades. And I really would like for them to get sparked up again. Honestly speaking, they are really fun to trade. The daily charts don't look bad at all. And what we're going to do is we're going to jump into some of the most popular ones charts here on the daily chart. And we're going to identify some levels, see what maybe we can expect looking forward here. We're going to look at both support and resistance levels and talk about maybe some probabilities of what could happen here, all right? So let's go ahead and jump into that. Before we do me a favor, smash the like button for me. It helps out tremendously because it feeds the YouTube algorithm and it pushes the channel further up in the suggestion feed, and well, that's good for the channel. And what's good for the channel is good for me, which makes me produce more content like this. So if you enjoy this type of content, do me a favor, smash the like button, and if you really do enjoy it, consider subscribing. Helps out tremendously. Now let's go ahead and jump into the charts. Now, here is the charts. We're going to go over numerous tickers. We're going to go HOFV, TKAT, OCG, WKEY, at least to name a few here, because those were some of the more popular ones. Now, on HOFV, this one, it made a real nice move. We traded HOFV in the daytraderchatroom.com. We traded OCG in the daytraderchatroom.com, and we traded TKAT in the daytraderchatroom.com. Now, those of you who don't know daytraderchatroom.com, it's my chat room that also has all my courses. All right, you can see here day trading 101. Whoops, let me make this a little bit smaller. You can see here day trading 101, advanced day trading, options trading, short selling is coming this summer, swing trading is coming in April, and futures trading is coming next year. Here is our chat room accuracy as a team, members and mods combined. Since launch, we are absolutely killing it. So I'm gonna leave a link in the description section so you can come check us out. You can check us out free on Mondays. You can try us out for 5 days if you like for $5, or you can just write out, join us. If you've been a member of my channel for, I don't know, the last 2 years, then you know the type of quality I bring to the table, so you might want to consider joining us. Now, here is HOFV. HOFV, at this point here, it's pulled back on pretty strong volume, and I don't like the start of that pullback. However, if HOFV can remain, definitely if it can remain above $5, super bullish. But if it can remain above $4 over the next week or so, then maybe this thing could start to curl back around and give an opportunity for a swing trade, give this 200-day moving average an opportunity to get closer to $4. We could see a number of setups here that could take place. Maybe you can start kind of like flagging a little bit. You know, that'd be nice. That would be a nice, you know, sign of health on this one. That's for HOFE. If it does hold on to that level, then, you know, obviously first take profits in front of $6, and then if it can get up over $6 with some volume, then it has a shot at getting back up over here over $7. Now, TKAT, which was, I think, the one that started the party, all right? This thing's an absolute monster. What I like about what's happening here on TKAT at this point in time is that this pullback is happening on, if you've noticed, on a tremendous decrease in volume, showing there's not a whole lot of panic selling going on here. If TKAT can hold above $30, it has a lot of potential. If it ever cracks underneath $30, then it's got room to fall down to the mid-20s to 20. But if it can hold $30, okay, I think $30 is a very good bullish sign for it. I don't like this upper wick here on the daily, on this day. It's a pretty strong selling pressure up here in front of over 70, all right, at $75 area. But I think if it can consolidate itself here between 30 to 40 for a few days, it has a lot of opportunity there. But we need something to spark this sector. It can't just be technical, otherwise it'll be short-lived. We need some strong press release to come out for one of these companies to cause a strong short squeeze. If you get a strong short squeeze on one of these, especially something like TKAT, then you can see the other ones begin to follow potentially. All right, so that's something to keep in mind here. Now, obviously, on TKAT, as long as this volume stays small on the pullback and consolidation, it's going to give it more opportunity for it to potentially curl. If it breaks up and out of that, you know, whatever $45 area that it's setting up here, it's going to need volume. to have extension. Like it could pop over that level on low volume, but it'll probably be short-lived, or that is telling you that it'll probably be short-lived. In order for that to have conviction, right, confirmation, you're going to need it to pop above that level and have strong increase in volume over that level. Okay, that's on TKAT, and the same will hold true for HOFV. For HOFV to get back up to that 750 mark, it's got to break up over 6 with strong volume in order to have a sustainable push on upward towards those highs, or at least have some sort of confirmation conviction on it. Next one is OCG. We traded OCG at the daytraderchatroom.com. That was a really nice trade that we took. We pulled over $1 a share profit on that one on that day, on the day trade. Now on OCG, I don't like the daily at this point as much. It's really got to hold above this 835 level. Oh, for sure. It's this previous top back here. I would prefer OCG to maybe get up over 10 and hold that as support. That would be a little bit stronger. I don't like this daily as much. I liked this daily a lot on this day and on these 2 days. And even on these days right here, I liked the daily on it, but right now I don't like it that much underneath 10 bucks. It really needs to reclaim that area with some strength and conviction here. Show us it's here to stay. I mean, the company maybe comes out with some sort of press release that's strong, and maybe that could send it back to 15. Outside of that, this one doesn't look as good as OCG and as good as HOFV, which sucks because originally OCG was my favorite. Okay. HOFV doesn't look that great when you compare it to TKAT either. TKAT right now looks kind of like the best, but like I said, it has to hold above 30 and eventually has to puncture through that $45 level. Now, there's been a lot of hype. The floats on these aren't huge. But I think it has potential, but there's going to have to be some sort of catalyst, I think, here to maybe send these higher over the next week or so and make them relevant again. Because what's happened is, if you guys have been around for some time, you remember back when everything was trading on blockchain news, all right? LFIN to name one, right? DPW, Riot, Mara, and I'm talking about not recently, I'm talking about way back. I think it was like I want to say it was 2018, maybe 2017, I can't remember. Well, whatever. The point is, back then you had a lot of these similar type moves that you're seeing on these NFTers. You were having that on the blockchain ones. Everybody was a blockchain stock. Everybody was mining Bitcoin, and it was causing these types of squeezes. And after probably about 2 weeks or so, they started to dwindle down. And that's what we're seeing here. We're a week and a half in, more or less, on these NFTers, and they're starting to dwindle down. In order for this to spark up again, you have to get this crypto market to get hot and these companies to start pumping out some good press releases with quality substance, not just fluff. Now, the last one that I'm watching currently is WKEY. WKEY is interesting. Okay, it's really interesting at these levels here of like $14, $15, bottom of the line $14. If it can hold these levels and maybe come out with another press release, I believe this one did have a press release recently that's strong, maybe it'll send it back up over 20. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot of levels up here, but there is something that we need to keep in mind on WKEY. Look, pop, sold off, pop, sold off, pop, sold off. Look at these upper wicks, they're huge. Pop, sold off, sold off, sold off, sold off. And now we're in here, and we haven't had a big wick put in place like in that past, right? Like this. We haven't had that happen. This is a small one, that's normal. This is a small one, normal. Okay, this is the only ugly one, and it's still an inside day consolidation. It's holding up fairly well. If it can keep holding this $14 level, we could see it potentially curl and make a run towards 20. But I think the company needs to come out with some sort of strong press release in order for that to happen. We're having this pullback occur on decreasing volume, all signs you want to see of healthy consolidation. It just needs to hold the levels. If it holds the levels and punctures through the resistance on increasing volume, I think they have good potential. Those are the levels that I'm watching on these. If you think I missed a level, please let me know. Drop it in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload my next video. Smash the like button for me, and I'll catch you on the next one.